let's play some chess. We're at 1998 and we've got an expert from Egypt. I find the Egyptian players tend to have a straightforward way of playing, but you can never just be sure that a player is going to be a certain way just because they're from a certain place. I think I'll put the opposite knight across. That's always a good idea because you're covering the same two central squares then. And if they're trying to do something like that to get rid of it, then I'll just clone it. I call that cloning it, putting the knight on that square. You have to be careful with this. This can cost you if the wrong piece has got itself zeroed on you. The late fianchetto is always dangerous. You've got to be very careful. Oh, that's what we're going to do. The late fianchetto. Attack that pawn twice now. Of course, my cloning knight can do other things. We can just close this up now. He's kind of zugzwanged almost. I quite like that. Let me do this. Now my next move would be to try and chase that bishop. We'll see what happens there, I suppose. Well, he might take the knight. I don't know. Just doing nothing. It's like he's run out of ideas. Well, this knight's doing nothing now, so I might as well attack that pawn again with it. So now I've got 3 pieces on that pawn. So now his only option really is to move that other pawn forward. Oh, no. Okay, all right, that's good. I think I just take that pawn. I just take it. I don't know. I didn't expect that at all. Attack that bishop in there, I suppose. Might as well. It's as good an attack as any. Let's take that anyway, since that's all backfired slightly. Then we're going to get up there, get lasered onto the king. I suppose he can't move the knight, can he? Let's get that over there like that. Oh, I can win back the other knight if I get this bishop fianchetto. I can win back the other knight. Well, I'm going to go all the way up to here. That's not so good for you. Right, well, check. That can wait. That can wait. See, I'll win the other knight. He can move the king. But again, I mean, he can't really stop me getting hold of this knight, can he? Can't stop me getting it. One knight or other must fall. I think I'll grab that one for the time being. Then after he takes that other one, we just attack him like that. Then we'll grab that. Aha, he's got the thing going. Oh, okay. There's another pawn there up for grabs. If he doesn't do anything, I'll grab it. And grab that one. Let's do that. No, attack his bishop. I don't think this is too good for you. No, peace down now, my friend. That's not going to be good. You screwed that up big time, didn't you? Well, that gets me back up to the 2000. Gets me back up towards 2000 again. Thankfully, you can't hear that horrific advert. The sound is unbelievable, but that's not a complicated game. I feel like he did get the upper hand at one point, but then his pieces were so badly coordinated that it was, and his king was so vulnerable to that like square bishop that it was almost inevitable I was going to win back the minor piece that I had lost. And then, of course, he just seemed to have no strategy, really. No overall strategy. Something vague about the playing, something chaotic about the playing style, really. So, in chess, one of the most important things to do is to identify the playing style of your opponent. And sometimes it takes a whole game to do it. It doesn't usually take more than one game to identify their playing style. And then you can shape your own response. But sometimes you can detect their playing style within the one game, which there I did, you see. So, and I did lose a piece early on. That was a bit foolish, but through all of that, I could see something chaotic and unstructured about his playing style, and something a little bit, I don't know how to say this, but shallow thought, just not thinking deep, just not thinking through deeply enough the true implications of little advantages that might not be advantages when you follow down the path. Just not able to look ahead as far as I could. A rather short-sighted player, so I think that was a myopic chess player. I think that's how I would put it. That there was something myopic about that chess player, and that they weren't really good at forming a whole overarching strategy. Maybe struggling to see what kind of a player I am. I don't know. And I don't know what kind of a player I am. I would say I'm a chameleon. I would say I play lots of different styles. I don't play systems as such. But I change my style according to the player across the table from me. And I think perhaps that isn't that usual, because I tend to find, as I say, within one game of chess, I know what style my opponent is. You do get the occasional player that changes their style after that first game, but not actually many now I come to think of it. So maybe I am a bit of a chess chameleon, which is a good thing. And maybe if you can watch some of my games, you might pick up some ideas about learning to play a chameleon style yourself. Anyway, I've yacked on long enough. I'm supposed to be watching chess here, not listening to me yak on, looking at a screen. But do subscribe and like my videos if you like this this kind of stuff. And there's hundreds of games for you to watch, and I have picked my best ones, the hand-picked. There's also, if you look on my playlists, some games against national masters, usually the ones I've won, but one or two interesting ones that I've lost. So do subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you on the next game. Don't play too much, just one or two games a day. Don't burn yourself out. Keep fresh.